I need a pickaxe. The oldest circle of cultists used the same ritual knife throughout the centuries, until it became old and dull. Since then, the druids have kept it as a relic as part of their legacy. I should have a closer look at that.
Finally, I get to use my weapon! Bloody shadows!
Hey, that patch of land is mine, so don't think I'm giving it up. You can tell that to your friends in the town.
What friends?
Aren't you one of Spencer's thugs?
No.
Lucky you. I could have sworn you were his collector. There's just no future here for guys like me.
Why aren't you in the harbour town?
I've been there already. I even gave my last gold to that old fat git Spencer. But you know, all I wanted was to put a few bottles of rum on a slate and he throws me out. A shitty life, I tell you.
Do you always fucking whinge this much?
I have every reason to. While I'm here fearing for my life, everyone else has got a roof over their heads. At least if I had my old gear, I could make a fresh start.
So what about your gear?
I pawned some of it. What else can you do when you need gold? That cutthroat has got the rest of it. I've got to get it back somehow.
Who's got your gear?
I can't remember exactly. Wait a minute. I pawned my decent clothes to Flynn, the storehouse master, for a few gold. He's probably bundled it up and left it lying around in the warehouse. And Spencer, the landlord, has tied my money bag to his belt. But I'll be damned if he's going to keep it. The bag was a present from my mother. and one of his thugs took away my sword. My fine weapon is bound to be rusting away in some dusty corner.
I'll look for your gear.
What, really? Why would you do that?
I didn't say I'd do it for free.
Get me my stuff and I'll see what I can give you. Agreed?
Agreed. Let's see what you've got.
So what'll it be?
Did you throw a pirate out recently?
Are you talking about that bastard Griffith? That dog wanted to get drunk at my expense. He weighed down his purse with stones and thought I wouldn't notice. But tell me, boy, why do you care?
He says you cheated him.
I wasn't the one who didn't pay. If that arse thinks he's going to get his purse back, he's got another thing coming. There was nothing of value in it for a start.
Well, then give it to me.
No, you'll have to pay for it. But it won't be cheap. I'm not doing that bastard any favours.
About Griffith's purse. I'll buy it from you.
You'll be the only one to fork out a heap of gold for a worthless pouch. So, okay, here it is.
And how about you? Let me guess. You lost your family in the war, you just happened to land in this mess, and none of it's your fault.
What did he say?
He thinks we're a bunch of vagabonds.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Of course, you almost starved to death. Just a few coins, that's all you need. Isn't that right?
I can always use more gold.
Unfortunately, I have to disappoint you. I was robbed of all my possessions 3 days ago.
Big words.
so bugger off.
And who bashed your skull in?
Allow me to rephrase. I'd like to drink my beer in peace and have no intention of speaking to random vagrants. Got it?
Vagrants?
What else would you be?
Don't get worked up.
What could you have possibly done that would be of any interest to me?
I can take on several hellhounds at once.
Oh, wow. Several hellhounds, you say? That really sets you apart from the other windbags around here. Oh, all right. If it'll get you off my back, what do you want?
I guess you're not one of the local pirates.
How dare you? Do I look local?
So why are you here?
I, got lost.
Right.
Actually, I was following my destiny. I can't describe it any better. Destiny called me to this forsaken island, and I obeyed.
Oh, come on. You don't look like you believe that kind of stuff. Destiny, in my experience, is something you make happen.
All right, you've roused my curiosity. So who are you?
I am someone who stands up against the underworld.
Well, if you are who you say you are, you might just be the man I'm looking for.
If you treat everyone this friendly, I'm not surprised you haven't found anyone yet. Here's your gear.
Wow, you actually found it all. Let me think about what I could give you as a reward. There were a pair of old socks in the bundle of clothes. You can have them if you like. Otherwise, I can only offer a bottle of cheap liquor and some gold.
I want more than that.
I don't have any more. You know that. I'm a poor man with no family, who for his whole life...
Spare me the sob story.
What do you expect me to do? I just don't have anything else. Go on, punch me in the face if you'll get a kick out of it. It won't make you any richer.
I'll punch you in the face.
First, you bring me my stuff. Then you can rearrange my face. You're quite the fine man. All right, Let's get it over with.
That's it!
Ha!
Poke him in the eye! Yes! Poke him in the nose! Rip his head off! Wicked! I'm going to tear his head off! Don't you dare do that again, or else!
I have no meat to roast.
What in the world are those hellish creatures?
These are harmless. I've seen shadow creatures that are much worse.
May the strength of the earth be with us.
What is it that you trade in?
A bit of this, a bit of that.
Oh, come on, spare me. Just show me what you've got.
Of course.
Can you teach me something?
What would you like to know?
I don't have enough gold. Show me your stuff.
Sure. Here.
Show me your stuff.
Sure. Here.
The back country's infested with them.
More hellhounds?
Not just them. Demonic warriors were there as well. Until recently.
Where the hell is this spawn coming from?
Where do you think? Perhaps one of those crystal portals in the hills?
You've got to find what's behind this and eliminate it.
I'll take care of your crystal portal.
That would be good. I'm afraid the town can't withstand another onslaught.
Do you know how to destroy a crystal portal?
Ask a sorcerer. I haven't got the foggiest idea.
That's lucky. Done. All right. Come on, let's go.
Sure.
Ah, look at what the floodwaters brought in.
Another fucking weirdo.
I hope you have gold in your pockets. Interested in doing some business?
What kind of business are we talking about?
Ah, I see you know how to grab an opportunity when you see one. Listen, I'm looking for someone who can get me something.
Let me guess. That someone is me.
Well, you seem well-travelled, and the task is a no-brainer for someone like you. All you have to do is go to Antigua, find my brother Flynn, and remind him of my inheritance.
Why didn't you remind your brother of the inheritance?
Never got round to it. It's a long trip after all.
Are you scared of long journeys?
Shut up, I'm not afraid. I don't need to be afraid. I bet I can teach you a few things.
Do you do anything else besides shady dealings?
I pass the time throwing knives. It frightens the rats away.
Right.
I always train late at night, until after midnight. If ever you fancy a game, let me know. I always like throwing for a few coins.
About the inheritance. I ran into your brother Flynn on Antigua. Your inheritance wouldn't happen to be a sword fragment, would it?
Damn, so you know about that. I'll make you a deal. You get me his sword fragment and I'll reward you appropriately.
Forget it. Give me the sword fragment now.
Idiot. There. Enjoy it, you bastard.
I have no meat to roast.
What? Yes, I've seen them. The spirits on this island. Their peace has been disturbed. They're creeping into our dreams. I advise you not to attract their attention.
Do you also see the black mist above the water?
No.
That's fine then. Sadek just sees an illusion.
That's probably the rum.
No. No wrong images, Gucho. Sadek can see. Sadek sees the other side. Rum is only for the mind.
What do you mean by other side?
Here, drink this, and you will understand. With this, you'll see the world through the eyes of a true warrior. All you need for defeating your opponent is right before your eyes.
Oh, really?
Only the right stuff will stir up your senses, Gucho.
I could use someone like you on my crew. You seem to know a lot about potions.
Sadek would like nothing more than to sail to sea again. But Sadek must stay. Booze needs Sadek here. Sadek has much to thank Booze for. Booze saved Sadek's life. Now Booze is having a hard time. His spirit is in a fog. Sadek cannot leave Booze until Booze sees clearly again.
Booze isn't quite with it.
Gee, that's why Sadek stays until Booze can see clearly again.
You can really put it away, my friend.
Rum is healthy and dispels evil spirits.
Well, when you put it that way.
What? No, I'll never advance deeper into the jungle again. No gold in the world can save me from perdition. And who will look after you then? What do you want from me? You're one of them. The look in your eyes says it all. They sent you to silence me.
Have you lost it completely?
Your schemes to cause trouble will fail. Just like Douglas failed.
Who fucking pissed in your rum?
Get out of my sight. You're not welcome in this camp.
You mentioned the name Douglas. What do you know about him?
I know that something terrible has happened to him. Betrayal and lies have taken possession of him.
Does it have to be so complicated?
Pah! I won't waste any more words about him on you. You're too blind to see the obvious.
Is it possible that you are talking to yourself?
Are you blind? You saw my comrade standing right in front of me.
There was fuck all standing in front of you.
Listen, boy, don't make fun of Hank. He isn't always nice.
Are you capable of just one normal fucking sentence?
Normal? What's normal these days? Uncertainty is the only thing that's normal about this place. The Great Shadow is coming for us. I heard him whispering in the jungle. If you wish to follow the way of the voices, I will lead you.
Oh, show me where you heard your voices.
Ah, you want to be enlightened? Maybe you too will finally see what I see. Keep close behind me. Here. It was here I first heard the voice. It was a soft whisper, but you couldn't ignore it.
Yes, I hear whispering too.
Just wait a while until the voices get louder. It's like a song. I just can't get it out of my head. Let's press on. Follow me. Here. It was here.
What was here?
A noise. A growling. I don't really remember exactly.
Yeah. I think I can hear some growling too.
Ah, I knew I wasn't crazy. All of them turned a blind eye to my warnings.
Come on, let's keep going.
You're one ugly bastard. Ah! is where a ghostly being appeared to me. It looked terrible. I could hardly make it out. It had lots of legs and more than one pair of eyes, and it addressed me directly by name.
Just a moment. You mean the creature standing behind you?
What? It's all clear to me now. You want to kill me because nobody here would ever know. But you won't get me. You just wait.
That's it! Punch him in the nose! Poke him in the eye! Punch him in the nose! That hurt.
My poor head. Damn it, what was that? I feel like I've got the plague.
Is your head starting to clear then?
What are you doing here? Hell, my bones are aching.
Long story. Just rest.
Yeah, I could really use some rest. Oh, this pain.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Yeah. That hurt.
Don't you have work to do?
I don't believe my eyes. Is that really you?
It would seem that way.
What? What kind of devilry is this? We buried you. You were as dead as a doornail, man.
Shut your mouth, Jake. Don't pretend to be surprised. You've seen me coming for a long time.
That's right. I've been waiting with bated breath. You should have stayed where we buried you. How on earth did you do that? Some kind of voodoo stuff?
Something like that.
I knew it, man. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Patty.
As far as I know, she wanted to head north, but I'm not entirely sure. Go and ask Harry over in the store. I think he was the last one to see her.
All hell has been unleashed in the southern seas, and you're fucking about here.
Since when have you been bothered about the southern seas, eh? That's not our business. As long as the ghost ships don't attack us here, everything's fine as it is.
I want my old ship back.
You can forget all about that. You're no longer our captain. Understand? I have no idea what hellhole you sprang from, but your time is over.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. Here come the threats and the beatings again. But that won't help you. This ship won't move an inch without a crew. And the lads here now do what I say. So save yourself the bother, all right?
Alright. Are you gonna join in the fight? Or are you just gonna wait until the shadows overrun you and your boat?
We're only a small crew here. Why should we mess with the shadows on the high seas?
What if the natives back us up?
They've got a nice bit of crumpet there. I think her name is Charney, a voodoo witch. I saw how she slashed her way through the jungle. None of those creatures there even had a chance. That girl is really something, man. You should try and convince her to take part in your little war against the shadows. If you manage that, you can count me in.
Right. It seems like everyone does whatever they want here.
Listen, man, we were willing to follow you as long as you were the strongest among us. But look at you now. You're not even half what you once were. I won't be able to take you seriously again until you get your strength back. Go and talk to the natives. They'll know what to do with someone who is half dead. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn a voodoo trick or two. Now that would impress me.
Come on, let's go.
Of course.
How did you get your spirit back?
That was different. Spirits found their well-deserved peace on Skull Island. But the island disappeared, as if the earth swallowed it up.
How's that possible?
I haven't the foggiest, but we need to be careful. Power in the underworld is reaching out with claws to the world of the living. And it's no friend of humans for sure.
I've acquired Quinn's sword fragment.
Nice work. You know what? You have more need for the sword than me. Take this matching part. Reforge it and it will serve you well.
Very generous of you. Thanks.
My pleasure. I never had any luck with it anyway.
Show me your goods.
No problem.
I'm not a smith. Camp overseer? That sounds boring.
I used to work as a swineherd. You stink like shit and the whores won't take you upstairs.
Managing crates is the better option.
Exactly.
Come on, let's go.
Sure. I get to use my weapon!
I have some bad news.
Don't tell me. The fishermen are also screwed.
Not that, but they had no fish.
Bloody hell, things can't go on like this.
Yeah, maybe I'll come across a boar while I'm on my watch. Or we'll just eat a shadow.
You might as well just go and lie in your grave. Let me know if you happen to encounter a boar at the canyon.
See you later.
What are you doing with the demon hunters?
What do you think? I'm the blacksmith. Anyway, it's my damn duty to help them.
Why?
No long story. And long stories only hold me up. In a nutshell, I owe it to my father.
Know much about weapons?
What? Who do you think I am? You are speaking to the greatest weaponsmith for miles around. I was forging pistols and swords while you were still in nappies. If you like, I could show you a few tricks.
What can I learn from you?
Anything from blades to muskets, if you have the necessary change.
Let's see what you've got.
If you can afford it.
Do you work alone in the forge?
No, usually Alvito gives me a hand. If only I knew where he is. I send him out to get some iron, and he disappears. He better not be with that whore, Yvette, in Travis's tavern again.
Let me guess. You're looking for someone to check up on Alvito.
And you look like you're willing to do me this favour.
No. But you'll wear yourself out if you keep doing two people's work.
Nonsense. So what'll it be? Will you help me? I'm starting to lose my patience.
I'll think about it.
That's the right attitude. But don't take too long.
All right. I will find Alvito for you.
Good. But we don't have any use for big mouths around here. I'll take your word for it. If you find the boy, then... Oh, never mind. Just find him.
You need someone to do the heavy lifting. No problem.
You don't exactly look trustworthy. But I have a rather hot iron in the fire, and I could use your help with it.
Any idea where Alvito intends to find the iron?
I only take care of the forging. Where I get the iron doesn't matter. The important thing is that I get it. The only thing I know is that there's an abandoned iron mine somewhere on the island. But like I said, maybe he's in the tavern, ogling Yvette.
I have to help you forge something.
Of course not. What makes you think that? Oh, I get it, because I mentioned a hot iron. Listen, if you help me, we must keep it to ourselves. I don't want the guys here to make fun of me.
Just spit it out.
I need someone to give this engagement ring to my girlfriend Grace on Antigua.
Engaged? You?
Crazy, isn't it? I know how ridiculous it sounds, but when you're closer to the grave than to your girl, these things go through your mind. So, what now? Will you pay Grace a visit or not?
About Grace. Grace asked me to deliver this message.
What? A message from Grace? Give it to me now. Oh, this is the best news all day. Here, take this ring to Grace. It's the most beautiful one I've ever forged.
How moving.
Hey, get a move on. It's important to me.
About Grace. That's a long fucking journey you're asking me to do.
Because this matter is extremely important to me, I'll make sure you won't go away empty-handed.
Care to elaborate?
I'm talking about a unique grindstone. A diamond grinder.
Fine. But it had better be worth it.
get to use... Well, that's that. I'm going to crush a few skulls now. Hey, leave some for me!
At last, a human. You must help me.
You can speak.
I'm Burke, one of the demon hunters. Unfortunately, something went a bit wrong during my last experiment.
I can see that.
Yes, but all is not yet lost. I can reverse the transformation that caused this.
Tell me about your experiment.
One question bothered me ever since I joined the Demon Hunters. What if mankind no longer needed to fear death? Without that fear, we'd be warriors who'd outmatch any enemy. So, I tried to discover a way to raise the dead.
Looks like you succeeded.
What? You think this is what I was aiming for? I want my body back. If only I'd never touched that magic. It certainly was not my idea to end up with my spirit in these old bones.
It seems you could do with some help.
Well spotted. Returning to the Citadel in this state is not a good idea. My brothers-in-arms would immediately unsheathe their blades and attack me. Unless you accompany me and make sure that nobody gets up to any mischief.
That's all.
Well, there's still a little detail. I need a magic formula to get my spirit back into my body. But if I'm not mistaken, my counterpart no longer has it. We need to ask around in the Citadel to find who has taken it.
I'll take you to the Citadel.
Good. I thought I was gonna rot here forever. You just lead the way. I'll follow.
Stand upright, arms to your sides. It's a start. And your sword arm seems to be pretty efficient as well.
I've seen a few fights.
You look like you have. They're bound to need someone like you at the Citadel.
As long as the mattresses aren't flea-ridden. I've had some bad experiences. Want to hear about them?
No. Don't think so.
I'm looking for a magic formula.
Magic formula? Try speaking to Burke. I'm the wrong person for that hocus-pocus stuff.
But he thinks that one of you has the spell.
Really? Well, tell him to say that to my face.
I'm already here.
That thing can talk. Incredible.
Yeah. Didn't you hear? It's me, Burke.
Where'd you dig up that bag of bones? How much do you want for it?
Well, let's keep searching. He's not gonna have that magic formula.
Hey, tell your new friend he should eat something, yeah? He's all skin and bones. Without the skin. Ha ha ha!
What do you sell? What's your story?
Where I come from, who I was, that's all in the past. What matters is the here and now. And like all of my brothers, I followed my calling.
Come on. That can't be the whole story.
It isn't. But we've all got skeletons in our closets, and I prefer mine to stay there. But instead of talking, I've got a better idea. Let's have a little fight and see who wins. After all, that's why blokes like you are here. I might even know a trick or two that could help you improve.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
So, you're the leader of the demon hunters?
Only until they've learned to use their powers properly. Welcome to Calador, the last bastion of the Dark Warriors this side of the great stream of lava. As long as the war of the Titan Lords continues, we will need every strong man we can get. Our task here is to defend the people against the forces of darkness.
I want to become an even better warrior.
You wish to become stronger when confronting the shadows? I can teach you a few things that every warrior should know. However, I won't teach you any magic as long as you're not one of the demon hunters. The secret knowledge of the Dark Warriors is well protected. However, if you want to learn how to fight, you should speak to Henrik or Drake.
What can you teach me?
What would you like to know?
Berg? Berg! Damn. Am I really that dumb? We should hurry up. Berg.
How many times have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
What's your problem?
Leave me alone. Everyone here has a problem with me. It all started when I found this place to sleep. Don't sleep among the supplies, they said. But none of the vagrants told me what would happen if I did. When I returned from a hunt a few days ago, a second door had appeared. I can't begin to tell you how much I bloody hate those pigs. Now everyone's walking through my hut. Every bugger under the sun.
Scram! Get out of my sight!
I'd rather stay here. I'm back again. I'd rather stay here. I'm back again.
Wait here.
Yes, sir.
Burke. Come on, let's go.
Of course.
Burke is looking for his magic formula.
What? But he can barely stand straight. How can he be able to look for something? And before he does anything else stupid, you should bring him to me. Then we can talk about this magic formula.
About the magic formula.
By Geiger, I've been wondering why a skeleton's been following you, but now it's speaking. Get rid of it.
That's not a skeleton.
Do you think I was born yesterday? Of course it's a skeleton.
It's not what it looks like.
So?
Burke fucked with magic. And this is the result.
You mean that thing is Burke?
That's right. And he needs your help.
Well, we're fine. Maybe I can help him after all.
Well, do you have the formula?
No, but I sort of have an idea. I saw that Connor had a scrap of paper in his hand. Maybe he has what you're looking for. But you could also try speaking to Henrik. If not, then it's all over.
Burke.
Keep your fingers to yourself. Just leave me alone.
I'd rather stay here. I'm back again.
Keep your hands to yourself. Just leave me alone.
You don't want to steal anything here?
Are you here to make fun of me? Or do you really want to buy something?
Are you a merchant?
Well spotted, boy. Now buy something or piss off.
Why are you in such a bad mood?
Because nobody here takes me seriously.
Aren't you a demon hunter?
Only because my family is from an ancient demon hunter dynasty. Nobody here wants me. Leave your sword at home, they say. Stick with your numbers, they say. I'll show them what I'm capable of.
I'm looking for a magic formula.
Then you better seek out the mages. I can't help you, I'm afraid. My interests lie elsewhere.
I don't trust him, but we should keep asking around.
Interesting companion you have there. He'd fetch me a bit of gold.
Forget it.
Drake said you've got Burke's magic formula.
No! There's no keeping secrets from you. All right, I did find a magic formula.
Then give it here. I have to have it.
Tell your creature that I only do business with humans.
I'm not a creature, I'm a demon hunter.
I don't care who you are. If you give me 300 gold, I will give you what I have.
Can you sell me something?
Of course I can sell you something, but you must do something for me first.
What do you want?
Listen, I want you to find the World Devourer and bring me its heart. I need 300 boulders of destruction from the Volcano of Death. I also want you to haul up the cursed treasure of Captain Bloodblade from the deepest part of the ocean. Lastly, I would like a dragon's eye.
Anything else?
Only kidding. These are just stories from old times. Maybe there's no such thing as a world devourer. And Captain Bloodblade's treasure is probably just a legend too. Hey, I'm a businessman. Of course I'll sell you my goods. Even without you having to do anything for it.
Show me your goods.
I'd like nothing better.
Here's the gold for the formula.
Thank you. Here, take it.
If you want to steal, go somewhere else.
I'd rather stay here.
What do you know about Burke?
He's one of our new arrivals.
So?
Well, you should talk to Drake. I don't have time to deal with things like that right now.
A Shadow Lord stole my spirit.
Yes, I suspected as much. I can see it in your eyes. That's not good.
I could think of better situations.
How did that happen?
It's a long story.
I've got time.
All right. We were searching for treasure on the Crab Coast. Our path led us through an old temple to a gorge, where the ground shook and revealed a cave.
A skull cave. And inside you found a large gate made of pure crystal.
You seem to know the story.
These skull caves have appeared all over the southern seas. I've heard innumerable reports of people being hunted and killed by shadows. Often, their souls are removed in order to make them compliant. Your strong will alone is the reason you're still in command of your wits. Most have become minions of the underworld.
You have come far. Impressive. Tragic that it will all be for nothing.
I don't want to join the underworld. Help me get my spirit back.
It's not that simple, lad. The underworld is full of mysteries and illusions. One moment everything seems clear, and the next, it's all shrouded in a veil of oblivion.
But you must be able to do something.
The old culture of Calador was highly developed and may contain the knowledge we'll need.
Have you any idea who is behind these attacks by the shadows?
It must be an ancient power from times long past. Our opponent has not yet revealed himself, but I'm afraid that when he does, it will be fatal.
A ghost named Crow is terrorizing the seas.
The enemy should never be allowed to gain control of the seas. If that happens, we will all be finished. None of us will be able to count on other factions for help.